and he asked the question. He basically says it was just a dream, and she says, "What are you talking about?" And he really doesn't reply to her at this particular point because he just basically thinks it's a dream, and they hug and kiss, normal game. And a month later, this is the image you would see if it was a movie. You see again birds flying in a beautiful sky. It'd be early morning, and after the accident, a month later, Vox and Jill decide to go on vacation. So they pack up the SUV and climb in, and they start their vacation. It's hard to believe that these images are something like 15 years old, and they still look pretty good for something that's actually that old, you know. And as they drive down the road, there's a top shot from the back, sort of an angle. They start kidding around, what husband and wife do. And another a shot, you have the sun in the background, the mountains, and them going to the countryside for their vacation. And there's a night shot. As they come by, you see the lights on at night. And this is when they arrive to the log cabin resort. That's pretty much where it is. And you see someone in the car saying, "We're here." And this is a shot of two strangers watching from a distance as our character Vox Unicorn and his wife Jill go to the main office to rent a cabin in this cabin-like feel resort in the woods. Now, all this is in the script. It's described just as the screenplay tells you, like right now. And this is Amy's human form. You see, she's a very attractive female, very attractive. And this is Rick. Now, he's one of the type guys who always tries to impress the women. You're gonna learn more about him as the story proceeds. And this will be a shot as Vox actually enters the office, and they prepare to rent a cabin. And this is the cabin owner, this guy. And he's gonna rent a cabin. Now, as we go back to these two characters, Amy and Rick, Amy is the first one that is going to try to kill Vox because she knows that he has not quite yet learned his gatekeeping powers. So he don't know it at the moment what's about to take place, but she knows. But during the course of the story, she's going to awaken his gatekeeping powers. This will be another shot here of him getting in the room, and you see Rick walking in. Now Amy sent Rick in to sort of size Vox Unicorn up, and you can see Jill standing at a magazine rack right there, as well as paying for his cabin to rent. And Rick sort of stands at a distance and he sort of observes him and pretending to look into a magazine, look through a magazine. And the next scene will take them as they actually approach their cabin. And the next scene will be outside and the show sort of nighttime as Amy and Rick observes Will and Jill's cabin from a distance. And then the next thing come in, and Rick, he starts to ask questions about why Amy wants this guy killed. And she's walking around acting all casual about it, and he's sort of getting sort of nervous. How can she act so cold and calculative and get him to do something that he's never done before? But he's one of those men who can be easily manipulated by women and do anything to please him. So that's how she was able to get him to be part of the scheme. And at this particular point, he's trying to back out, but she's trying to reassure him that this man hurt her a long time ago, and she want to get back at him, and he was mean to her and broke her heart and done some evil things to her. And Rick's sort of suspicious of her at this particular point, so he's trying to press for more answers. But Amy, being a she-demon and very skillful in using her sexuality and how to and very easily can convince these type of guys. Right anyway, I mean, Rick is a perfect candidate for Amy because he can be easily manipulated by a woman. So again, she uses her deception and kiss him and basically got him fully trained and wrapped around her little finger. But at the same time, while he's kissing her, this is her true form. And Rick don't realize what he's really kissing, or actually kissing. And this is her from a different angle. They're still hugging. Then once they turn around, you see she's back to her beautiful, alluring female illusion. After she done calmed him down and got him back on track, the next shot takes place at cabin 7. That's the cabin that Will and Jill rented. And you can see a little love making take place. And we'll move along to the next shot and to this shot. And we're going the next morning, a sunny day. Since this is a vacation and they had been on one in a while, they take a little picnic. You see them sitting on a blanket. And the shot will take place above the treetops and look down upon the two characters at this point. And Jill's sitting there looking at him while he's sitting with his eyes closed. And she's urging him on to take a walk. So they walk out of the resorted area. It's sort of like a park atmosphere for couples and vacationers. And they walk across the bridge with a stream under it. And they go and look out on a sort of like a mountain-like area where you're looking out across the horizon. And the next shot, they get their shades on and they're walking, they're talking, and you know, all the good stuff. And it's more kissing, like a couple would do. And they're watching the sun and the birds in the shot. But on their way back to their cabin, we got our two adversaries watching as they walk in the woods back to their cabin. Now at this point, you see Amy's true form, but Rick, this guy with her, can't really see her true form. He can't see how she really looks. And he's talking to her, and he wants to take Vox out at this moment, but she said no, it's not time yet, not now. And he kissed her, but this is what he's actually kissing. This is what he sees, but this is the real her in this shot. And he starts questioning her again.